Howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom Every Times from Dr. News. News something around the universe that may or may not make you go, damn, that was good. Oh, and a personal, little thing to all you guys out there who are jumping up and down saying, it's going to fail. The ratings are going to suck. Okay, that was your moment just for you. And it's just amazing me how there's all these people still going, I just don't see it happening. Like, folks, you should be excited because if they can keep these types of numbers going, then this show is going to be around a few more years than what it looked like. There's a lot of people going, Jodie's going to kill the show. Like I said, I shouldn't be getting too excited right off the bat. I really shouldn't. But at the same time, if they can keep this kind of trend going, then show's future's in pretty damn, looking a lot better. Because for a time there, everybody said it's going to get canceled. The numbers are dwindling. Now, while I wasn't a big fan of the Saturday night move, apparently it seems to have paid, or, move from Saturday night, I should say, it seems to have paid off. So let's go what we're talking about. We'll get there in a minute, but let's start with this. Let's start with a few different things. Let's go. Okay, first, right off the bat, if you did not see the coming soon Series 11 trailer with all these nifty stars and all that showed up on this baby, here it is for you over on YouTube. I will link that to you. Also, here is some footage from the New York Comic Con 2018. It says the full panel. I have not had a chance to watch it yet, I have to admit. But I figured I'd pass it on to you guys if you want to sit down and watch it. And here we go, baby. I know some people that are smacking themselves in the head with mallets. All right, The Woman Who Fell to Earth, overnight viewing figures. Okay. Doctor Who, The Woman Who Fell to Earth was watched by 8.2 million viewers, a share of 40.1% of the total television audience, according to the official overnights. The audience grew throughout the episode, peaking at 8.52 million for the final 15 minutes. I do not know where the Daily Mail is pulling 9 million out of their asses. But if you're taking ratings off the Daily Mail, I got a couple bridges I can sell you. Matter of contact me. A couple of them in New York. No, it's just you can't, Daily Mail, like I said, I don't know where they're getting their figures, but this sounds more accurate because originally even BBC says 8.2. So this rating makes Doctor Who the third highest rating of the week, just behind two editions of Strictly Come Butt Licking. It's the highest overnight rating for the series for a regular episode in over 10 years. The debut episode of the 12th Doctor, Deep Breath, had an overnight rating of 6.8 million viewers, while the debut episode of the 11th Doctor, The 11th Hour, had 7.7 million, with 0.3 million also watching on BBC HD, making that a total of around 8 million. The last regular episode to top this figure was Journey's End in 2008, with an overnight figure of 9.4 million. The highest rating for Sunday was for the results of, well, who gives a damn? And, of course, it goes into ITV, but I don't give a damn about them. Strictly Come Butt Licking. I'm sorry. It's not my bag. I don't give a damn about it. Well, I know there's a lot of people out there who are fans of Strictly Come Butt Licking, but I'm not. It's just not my bag. I hate reality shows. I think they're the worst thing to happen to television. Probably one of the reasons why MTV doesn't show music videos anymore. Oh, baby. Okay, and once again, BBC News, Jodie Whittaker hit with fans after first episode, and it says the same thing, average of 8.2 million viewers. And here's some stuff from Lizo Mazumba, if you want to read that as well. Boom, boom, boom. And also some really nifty tweets. Check out the tweets. So, great stuff going on for Doctor Who. I am in a good mood. I am really sizzling. My nipples are hard. I just really am going. All right. The Woman Who Fell to Earth press reviews. Here's some different ones from The Independent. Led the praise to the lead actress's performance. The Guardian loved the interaction between the main characters. Whittaker was also praised by The Telegraph, who said the actress shined in a flawed but fun Doctor Who debut. Digital Spy was sure Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is going to be everybody's new hero, and noted now her sex is irrelevant. Den of Geek says Series 11 premiere finds the Doctor Who in rude health. Variety felt the episode also fulfilled a difficult brief. NPR loved the characterization of the Doctor, and finally, Los Angeles Times says that Doctor Who returns in a thrilling fashion. So, really nice to hear. Moving on. Daily Mail, who gives a shit? Doctor Who's Jodie Whittaker exudes elegance in her scarlet trouser suit as she steps out at the Build event in New York City, days before the debut. And, mama, well, okay, I can see it. It's not bad. That's not, all right. So, just some nifty photos mainly for the Daily Mail. All right. If you haven't listened to this yet, this was her appearance on BBC Radio 2, Anneka Rice, The Happening. Bam, bam, bam. If you want to go listen to it now, here you go. Moving forward. Doctor Who fans love Jodie Whittaker's new Doctor after the first episode. Here's some really more, well, like I said, more nifty tweets, some more little things, people throwing up pictures here and there. So I figure if you want to go, see what some other folks are saying and you haven't just bothered to look at the Doctor Who hashtag on Twitter, here you go from Radio Times. Moving forward. Some Doctor Who viewers outside the UK struggle to understand the accents. What? A number of fans across the pond were forced to turn the subtitles on during Jodie Whittaker's debut. Really? This is almost as bad as when they subtitle, when they put a audio dubbing over on the Mad Max movie because they didn't think anybody would understand Australian or Australian lingo. So I love the show, but my American hubby kept asking me what she was saying. That's just called clean out your ears, you bastard. But no, okay. I can understand it's a northern accent, from up that way. It might be a bit difficult to understand. In order to hear, one only has to listen. Or as Chun would say, the wise man listens as the fool chatters, or something like that. I can't remember. I was just watching some of that the other day remotely. So, okay. Jodie Whittaker receives overwhelming praise as first female star, and this is in the Hollywood Reporter. 13 not unlucky for the long-running BBC sci-fi show. Jodie Whittaker made history on Sunday, becoming the first woman to play the lead role in Doctor Who in its 55-year history. But any unexpected backlash against changing the gender of the Doctor played solely by men since blah, 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 blah. Okay, it keeps going on. Well, was barely visible on social media or from fans, and it goes on a bit more from there. So, also showing some tweets and other reactions. But so far, mainly positive. There are some folks out there who are on the border, on the fence. And then, of course, there's the guys out there who we all know who are still living in this land of denial. I died laughing one earlier today. I do not know what you were watching, but that had to be the most horrible episode of Doctor Who I've ever watched. And I'm like, key point, you watched. All right. The Ghost Monument, here's some details on it. Here's some cast listings. If you want to look at that, like I said, just a very brief summary. It says, still ring from the first encounter. Can the Doctor and new friends stay alive long enough in a hostile alien environment to solve the mystery of desolation, and just who are Engstrom and Ebzo. And that's all you get. So don't worry about being spoiled other than that, oh, yeah, here's here, blah, blah, blah. And you also know, you already know who's going to be appearing because you saw that in the trailer I just showed you a little while back. So, okay, this is her appearance on the Build. So if you want to watch this as well, it's right here, about a half hour long. There you go. Can the Jodie Whittaker era secure the future of Doctor Who? This was kind of an opinion piece on The Guardian. I'll leave it up to you to read this one, but considering this came out on Friday, somebody's talking out the other side of their face this morning. Joyce Wilkinson's Doctor Who episode will be titled The Witchfinders, in case you hadn't heard. That'll be episode number 4, if memory serves. A lot of folks are speculating that maybe, just maybe, that Alan Cumming is not playing King James I. That might be a lie. I can't remember the guy's name, but they said he might actually be playing one of the more famous Witchfinders. I don't know. Alan did say he was playing King James I on BBC Radio, but you never know. It could have been a ruse. We'll just have to keep our eyes open. Watch the damn episode when it airs. Michelle Gomez says Missy could come back for an all-female face-off, and of course, I don't think it's going to happen. She's already stated multiple times that she felt that she was the master for Capaldi's Doctor. But she said, absolutely in this business, never say never. And by the way, she is doing Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Teenage Witch, I believe is out on the 26th of this month on Netflix. Missy could come back and there could be a little something head-to-head there. We'll see. But the thing is, I don't know. I really don't want anybody familiar coming back for a while. It's just the master, as much as I love Michelle Gomez's performance, let's give the master a rest. Let's give the Daleks a rest. Let's give everybody a rest like we're hearing. Let's move on to some new stuff. Let Jodie prove herself on an all-new, proven battleground. And if we want to mess with the pepper pot coffee makers and all them guys, maybe next series. All right, we'll see. And a Doctor Who limited edition Barbie has been unveiled. Huh? Okay, so that one even caught me off guard. I had no idea they were going to do this. Okay, BBC Studios and Mattel have partnered to release the first ever Doctor Who limited edition Barbie doll. Collectible had been created in celebration of the new series of Doctor Who, starring Jodie Whittaker, which we already premiered. And pre-sales begin tomorrow, which, by the way, is today, via Forbidden Planet. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, there's a link for you right there. Click on it. All right, so in summation, I must say I'm rather excited. Those numbers were actually much larger than what even I anticipated. I thought for sure they'd hit maybe 7 million, but over 8 million, plus the fact that when the finals come in just over a week, I'm laying money. It's going to top 10 million easy. I can see it doing it. Like I said, the only markets I'm afraid of, what's going on in is what did they sacrifice in return? BBC America obviously did a hack job on the episode for the simulcast, which, by the way, it started the same time as the BBC episode, but they hacked it up with ads. They actually hacked pieces out of the episode. And from what I heard, and I have not seen these personally, they showed an abysmal, before and after show. And it's like, it's bad enough you're hacking the episodes up, but really? I don't know. Maybe one of these days someone will put them on certain online viewing pages, and I'll go watch them. But from what I heard, BBC America, shame on you. I'm just hoping they can keep the numbers up on the foreign markets as well. I'm talking about, the homeland in this case being UK, everywhere else being the foreign markets, such as, America, Australia, because those were the big supporters back when the, British viewers were turning their back on the show. It's like the numbers are dwindling, at the home front. While meanwhile, the numbers were hitting record highs on Saturday on BBC America. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm still staying positive. Like I said, I'm just astounded. I'm amazed. And I'm really hoping that this really secures the future of the show. I really do. Jodie Whittaker, like I said, outstanding as the Doctor as far as I'm concerned. Gender was only mentioned like twice, maybe 3 times, in an hour. And yet you've got these guys going, the SJW conspiracy has marched forward and stuck its tits in your face. And what are you doing? Hiding your weenus. Oh, get out of here. Oh, well, until next time, everybody, like I said, this has been Dr. News. Please support our audio, Dr. Freedom and Eric. Let's just say good night, everybody. Take care. Ta-ta. Enjoy yourselves. Looking forward to episode 2.